Me too. Through the balloon, feint, jab, feint, jab, feint. You going in there knowing it, some moment. Right here, close space. That's it. You think you're away? That's it. You think you're far away? You think you're away? Press. Just. Short, 1, 2, 3, short. That's it. Before behind. Again. Jab. You think you're away? You think you're away? You think you're away? You think you're away? Hey.
That's a bazooka.
Jab. Double. Short, 1, 2, short. Yes.
Good movement, good movement.
Hey.
Going back on defense, that's good. Okay,
Jab
you're
here.
on track.
Disengage a little bit. Get in an up jab position. Up jab from there. Up jab from there. What's up? What's up? Yes. You think you're away? Think you're away? Yes. You think you're away? Jab. 1, short 1, 2. Away, short 1, 2. Think you're away.
Does it still look motivated? Does the fire still look like it burns within?
Yeah, because it's like it was a time where Larry Holmes, on the second part of Larry Holmes' career, people was like, why is he so motivated? Well, he wasn't motivated the way he was at the beginning because he became business motivated. Some people become, whatever it is that motivates you. Deontay is people motivated. Like the people motivated him. And what I mean by that is people that inspire, that he's inspired, people that he's motivated. When he was given a statue and he's still a living legend walking around for that to be done. So stuff like that, I believe it would get anybody remotivated. And if it wouldn't get anybody remotivated, you got Deontay Wilder remotivated. So, you know, the same day the statue was given, he said the journey must continue, and we've been planning on and on and on. And, you know, we're here in Vegas and training and becoming more and more complete. You look it down, you look it down, pick it off, jab, jab, take the jab, go, take the jab, go, 1, 2 here, get back to another 1, 2, step back, hey, on it again. When I make that step over, jump. There. So. Again.
You don't make the step convincing enough.
Very shotgun. Shotgun. 1, 2 quick. Jab here. Look at my eyes and jab there. There. Jab here. There. Two. Step. Make the step. Go right. Slow. That's how you cut them off. Shotgun. Better. Say 1, 2 there.
In regards to Deontay's fighting style, I've seen lots of videos where you guys have appeared to be adding punches.
Yeah.
How important is it for you guys to add punches in the later stages of Deontay's career?
Well, the good thing about me is I believe in film. I don't believe in opinions. I don't believe in gossip. I believe in film. So if I'm telling you my opinion on something, it's strictly coming from what I see. So if I'm working with Deontay on something, it's not because it's new. It's because it's something he used to do, but he's not doing it no more. But I'll say, forget my opinion. Let me slow down the film study and show you used to do this stuff, and we have to get back to it. So that's all it is. I base my whole system around film. I know that sounds very corny, but I don't really like to listen to people. I like to look at action, and film study is the best way to know what you're talking about when you're talking about it. You can't be, we already in a gossip-based sport. Like, you got grown men that want to sit around and talk about his legs. Like, shit like that goes on in boxing. Like, forget his knockout ratio. The attention don't go on guys with big legs that don't get knockouts. It go on someone that has a smaller frame that do get nothing but knockout. So it's just crazy how it go like that. But it is what it is, man. He got a target on his back, but he wear it very well. So I'm proud of him for that more than anything. Because there's a lot of people that you hear all kind of stories, man. People got targets on their back. People doing awful things to themselves nowadays because of just the pressure. Just the pressure, like, you know what I mean? And that's what, with all due respect, that's what the Joshua thing was about. The breaking down at the end of a fight. That's the pressure. That's him. That was him releasing.
Faster than that, faster than that.
Okay.
There you let it go.
On baseball, you say a lot in your way.
Now you got the momentum.
The second one make you go through it, Howard.
Yes.
Again. Run it again.
Good. Keep position you in. You do anything you want.
Stop. Defense. Pick off. Pick off. That's it. Pick off. Nice. Jab. Pick off. That's it. 1, 2 short. That's it. Think your way. Double leg out. No. Jab, jab. 1, 2 out. 1, 2. Do it again. 1, 2 out. 1, 2. They've been putting tons of rounds in. We've been going straight through the workouts, and it's
Like
gonna
a
be
low-key
that.
doghouse kind of.
Yeah, something like that, but with a lot more intent than a doghouse. Not just going through the motion. Because I'm very big on that, especially intent shadow boxing. It's very underrated. Deontay's been getting tons of that in, tons of technical work in, tons of cardio in. He's really he does everything to make himself a better and better complete fighter, like all fighters do. That's what we go to training camp for. That's what we stay in the gym for, to become better and better and better. So that's what he's doing, man. And, we've been having a lot of fun.
We're putting some focus and emphasis on stretching Champ's legs out right now. Where would you say his legs are as opposed to where they've been in the past today?
You mean strength-wise,
Strength-wise,
size-wise?
condition-wise.
I when it comes to Deontay legs, I automatically think about everyone that has big legs that always get knocked out. Obviously, he's been doing a lot more cardio.
As in like road work or?
Yeah, road work,
Okay.
sprint work, tons and tons of rounds, boxing.
Right, I saw you like 479 rounds
Yeah,
or something
absolutely.
like that in like 8 days or some crazy number.
Yeah. So even that is making yourself more of a complete and a stronger fighter. Like, focusing on physical attributes of yourself to make them stronger and make them better. This is stuff that fighters do throughout the time of this game. Like, Deontay Wilder does that as well. Whatever it takes to make himself better. So we may not put emphasis just on one thing. We'll put emphasis on 5 or 10 things.
Definitely a myriad of things.
Absolutely.
Where's he defensively right now? How's he looking defensively?
Looking very good, very good. How can I put it? Shadow boxing with intent, doing tons of technical reflex work is good. It's even better when it plays out in sparring, and it's perfect when it plays out into a fight. So that's what the goal is. The goal is to make him good in here, it transfer to sparring, and then it transfer under the lights, because that's where it's very important for it to happen. But everything, he's actually ahead of schedule. Like, Deontay has spent almost a month and a half just in pre-camp. He comes to camp in shape. I don't think no one ever seen him overweight. That's for
Definitely
a reason.
not.
We can't just blame that on his metabolism. He's not
hardest
like a food guy. Like, a lot of people lose to food. Like, you know what I mean by lose
Absolutely,
to food?
definitely.
Like, food is a real thing. He's one of those individuals that food
With all
doesn't
due
make a
respect,
break
a lot
him.
like somebody like Riddick Bowe in the past.
Absolutely.
Or Buster Douglas,
Yeah.
where they've achieved great things.
Yeah.
But the third fight, which is the battle of the weight and the
Yeah,
diet.
and you watch those guys, the weight go gradually up. Some people are just not food people. Deontay is like that. Like, he'll eat after 4 or 5 bites. He may finish a meal, he may not, but food is not the substance of his day of planning. And that's a lot, because there's a lot of us that lose to food. I was talking to Don House.
It's easy to lose to
when
food.
Don House trained one of my probably favorite smaller guys of all time, Juan Guzman. When I got with House, I said, House, whatever happened to Juan, man? He was like, Malik, he just lost to food. Like, can you, like a man with that type of great skill, with those attributes, you would think like he'll lose to, you expect to hear, he was ripping and running the street, women took it, but he lost to food. Like, yeah, because these small guys, they suppress their bodies so much that whenever it is they get to eat, they go beyond the mark. So Deontay is not that type of guy, even though he's a heavyweight, gets tons of protein in him. He's gonna need tons of good food, but just gluttony is not his thing.
Deontay seems like a guy that has mastered. See, we talk about levels of wealth, and a lot of people in boxing get focused on the first level of wealth, which is what you see.
Yeah.
Deontay seems to be focused on the second and the third levels of wealth, which are a good family, solid relationships with people. Can you talk to me about him, his character as an individual?
Yeah. Well, I tease him sometime, and I say, "Oh, Deontay, he squeezed a dime into the eagle screen." There was a time, there's a time we used to share training camps together. We'd get per diem at the same day. At the end of training camp, Deontay Wilder would still have his money that from the per diem that he's been getting, that we all get. Everybody else money would be going. Deontay would still have his per diem money. So he's been managing money extremely well, not just when he got it. Because to me, you can't manage money well like when you get it. Because if you don't know how to manage $100, you can't manage $1 million. That's just how it goes. And he's a good saver. He made some very, very good investments. And he's just as good as a businessman as he is as a fighter. And that played into his part because he's not doing this because he have to. He's doing this because he want to. And that right there is a huge differentiation in most boxers today. You got most fighters that's doing this because they have to. So it is what it is, man. And he came a long way. And this is all coming from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Like, this is not coming from, you could say, Detroit, Philadelphia, big time cities and stuff like that. And you know, it's a good story, man, and it's a good story in and out the ring because just as much as a good fighter he is, he's a good businessman like that. I was doing an interview and somebody said, "Yeah, well, we know he made a lot of money." I know tons of fighters that made a whole lot of money, but at the end of the career, it don't mean shit if you don't have that money. Right. You got to make the good investments.
Absolutely.
While you got the money.
Somebody like MC Hammer.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it doesn't mean like you got a lot of money. So like, what you doing with it? And I knew him when he knew how to manage $100. So it's no surprise to me to see him manage and all the millions and all the money that he has now, because he's been like that since I've known him. And it's played into his benefit because, like I said, he's doing this because he wants to, not because he have to.
When you look at it, Coach, and I won't keep you too long. I know a lot of people are looking to talk to you today.
No, that's okay, buddy.
When you look at it, when you look at the arc of Deontay Wilder's career, how impressed have you been with him being able to deliver and persevere and block out the hate and the doubt? How impressed have you been with him?
He's just been like that since I've known him. So it's almost like he's always been a homebody. He set up a house in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. He made it like his own resort.
The one with the lake.
Yeah, the one with the lake.
Right.
And he's there all the time. He don't really leave the house if it's not to come to the gym or anything like that. Like, you know what I mean? So it's almost
big, nice basketball court in the back.
Yes. So it's almost like a homebody guy, where you could say tons and tons of money in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. But he's really not, trafficking, ripping and running. So, it's a good thing. All of this stuff played into his part and make him extremely different the way he is now than most, you could say, fighters. Because if it's not a fight, I don't even think you guys really see him. And that's not by accident. That's just who he is as a person. Like,
we were all
what I mean?
kind of surprised when he came to the Ortiz workout a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And then two, when he was actually out at the Ruiz fight.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.